All right, guys, me, Big Rick, and we're going to talk about the Giants game against the Cowboys, where we lost 20-15. Daniel Jones was 29 to 40, 281 yards, one interception. That one interception was a Hail Mary at the end of the game, but he did throw the ball short a couple of times when he had people open, especially when we had that free play and the wide receiver was about 2 or 3 steps ahead of the person covering him. Now, I've been noticing this trend with Daniel Jones where he just does not seem to be able to complete the deep pass, and I'm not the only one who notices this. Marcus Spears on ESPN also noticed this. Check out this clip.
Like Daniel Jones had good moments, unbeknownst to a lot of people after we watched that. But gee, after that particular play last night, I went on X and I tweeted, "Is Daniel Jones' arm strength gone?" Because that is a ball that you put almost on the goal line. With that type of like Diggs was beat, and I'm sure he probably was thinking a double move, or they were gonna just try to get the ball past the sticks in that particular situation. Obviously, sometimes the DBs don't know it's a free play, but the fact that you underthrow this guy, and honestly, it's more glaring now as we wake up this morning because that could have been the difference in the game when you start thinking about that. Daniel Jones has these moments of inconsistency that you think to yourself, like, he threw some balls across the middle of the field where you're like, oh, that's an NFL professional quarterback throw. And then he comes back and does things like that. Or he dirts a ball in certain situations. I don't know. Like, and that's the worst thing you can say about a quarterback. I need you to either be bad so we can make a decision, or I need you to be good so we know where we are. Daniel Jones is neither. He's in the middle of abyss, somewhere where nobody else lives. And when you look at these numbers and you compare it to the play, it's like I don't know if we can go further with this guy based on what we're trying to do offensively. And thank God for Malik Neighbors. Because if he didn't have Malik Neighbors, I don't know what this game would have looked like.
Yeah. So as you can see, I'm not the only one who notices this. But what do? Do you go into the draft and try to draft somebody? Who are you drafting? Shadir Sanders? He looks like he's not disciplined most of the time. Cam Ward, he's playing crappy teams and he's running up his numbers. I'm not impressed. Quinn Ewers, he's injured. I don't want a quarterback that's injured in college to come play for me in his first year. And then there's Carson Beck. I'm not impressed by his numbers. So I don't know. In the comments below, tell me who do you draft in the first round? Because I wouldn't draft either one of them. Now, what I will tell you I'm impressed by is Malik Neighbors, our rookie. Holy cow, did he have a game. 12 receptions, 115 yards, 9.6 yards per catch. Okay, if you go through his first 4 games and take the total of everything he's caught and then extrapolate it over 17 games in a year, he would average 149. Well, this is what he would come out to. His stat would be at the end of the year: 149 receptions, 1,640 yards, 13 touchdowns. In the last 3 games, he's faced cornerbacks like Benjamin St-Juste, Denzel Ward, and Trayvon Diggs. He is facing good corners, and he's doing this to them. This guy might be the Offensive Rookie of the Year. The only person who might take it away from him is his old college teammate, Jaden Daniels, because what he's doing in Washington, I mean, he's putting up phenomenal numbers. So we'll see what happens, but he's amazing. He's a great draft pick. Robinson, 11 receptions, 71 yards, 6.5 yards per catch. The only thing I will say about Robinson, great game, but he has to learn that on third down, you have to get to the sticks before you make your move. Because there was about 2 or 3 times where on third down he caught the ball, but he was like a yard or two before the sticks, and then he tried to make it to the first down marker. You have to get to the sticks. So that way, as soon as you catch it, you already have the first down. Anything you get after that is a bonus. So that's the one thing I have to say about him that I was not impressed with. Tyler Nubin had a great game. 8 tackles, 6 solo. So he did great there. My concerns lie with the defensive line, not Sexy Dexy. Sexy Dexy's been doing his thing. Brian Burns, we gave up a third and a fifth for you, and so far 10 solo tackles, 1 sack, 1 forced fumble through 4 games. That is not impressive at all. That's 2.5 solo tackles quarter of a sack and a quarter of a forced fumble per game. That's not impressive. And Kayvon Thibodeau is not that much more better. 7 solo tackles, 1.5 sacks. Between the two of them, that's 17 solo tackles, 2.5 sacks. We need more. We need more. We can't keep bringing blitzes with, especially when you have a good quarterback like Dak. You can't bring blitzes from your cornerbacks all over the place. It worked against Deshaun Watson because Deshaun is not Dak. Back in the day, Deshaun was great, but he's not great anymore. So overall, the game was encouraging because it showed that the Giants could hang with some good teams. It was discouraging because we keep losing because of stupid little things. We lost against Washington because Dayball refused to bring up another kicker for the game, knowing that Gano was injured before the game. And then what happened? First play of the game, Gano was injured, and now we have no field goal kicker, and we lose by 3. So we scored 3 touchdowns. They scored 7 field goals. They beat us. If we would have been able to kick extra points, we at least go to overtime. So it's things like that that drive you nuts, but what are you going to do? Next week, we got the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. That's going to be a challenge. I want to see what Malik does there. I want to see if Daniel Jones answers the call. If we fall down to 1-4, I think it's time to start thinking about doing a fire sale, and I would trade Slayton to give Hyatt a chance to see what he can do. Because Hyatt right now has been an absentee player, and I would trade Singletary. Because we need to start giving this Tracy kid a better look, give him more carries, and whatever else we can get rid of that is just excess baggage so we can get more draft picks. But that's my take. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I love you all. See you next week.